is a dangerous place for women today. Yeah, it really is. We have to protect our daughters. What? How about? Yeah, we educate our sons instead. Wow!
It takes so long to get to my house, to take me out tonight.
I remember when I lost.
There seems to be quite a problem on this app where domestic abuse does not get reported and removed, but only whenever enacted upon a certain gender. Let's take this same scenario of a woman sitting down to watch her favorite TV program, and the man comes in and breaks the TV preventing her from watching this program because he feels he is not getting enough attention in that moment. I want you to see that comments section. I want you to realize how many of those people would easily recognize abuse if it were enacted upon their gender. It's time for us to all step up and start calling out abuse on all human beings.
My older brother reminds me of the importance of family through a voice text when I kept declining his calls.
You don't bitch button me, your older brother, you big stinky ass bitch boy. Little bitch. That's what you are, is a little bitch. You're not at work, and if you are, I'm sorry. I take everything I just said back, and what I will continue to say back, but I'm so fucking angry you didn't answer your phone. I just cleaned my butthole in the shower, and I'm doing laundry, and I want to see how you're feeling.
Are dying for you to come up to them.
Please stop talking to women that you don't know.
Confused? Yes, ain't we all? You've got on one hand, one woman saying, women want you to approach them, which I'm sure is not quite correct in today's day and age. But it only works if you're handsome, because that's confident of you. If you're ugly, you're then classified as a creep, and then it's spread all over social media. And on the other hand, you've got a woman saying, don't approach them, which would make sense because of the safety of women. But then you see things like, why aren't men trying to talk to us? Where are they all? They're hiding. They're so confused. They would rather stay at home and play on the Xbox and not get involved with all the craziness. It's easier. What we should do is women. This is what my idea is. Instead of waiting for a man to tell you that they like you, you tell them first.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa!
If you can't do 10k for a suite, then I don't want to hear no chat about numbers. You man are my youngers, all blacked out like grungers. Tens and twenties and hundreds, tens and twenties and thousands. I can't ever.
Are you looking for gift ideas? Here are some dank meme merch. They are perfect gifts for your friends, your family and yourself. They offer worldwide shipping. They have a very wide selection of many merch, such as meme merch, movie merch, anime merch, girl merch and many more. They have amazing prices and sales. Great for everybody. Just click the link in the description.
Many baby mamas busting their ass for their kids while their baby daddy living like he ain't got no kids. Trust me, I seen it. Okay, first of all, if you kick the guy out of the house, it's not his fault. Okay, you kicked him out. He didn't choose to leave. So I don't know what you're talking about by this. I could understand if the dude like said, oh, now fuck this family, fuck these kids, I'm gone, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna go live my life and I'm gonna go party and do whatever the hell I want. Most of the time, you know what happens? A woman is unhappy with her life, so she says, oh, today I'm going to make myself feel better and I'm going to kick my husband out, or I'm going to kick my boyfriend out, or my baby daddy. I'm going to kick his ass out so I can feel better about myself. She's trying to throw around her power.
Machine and the motherfucking water and ice comes out the fucking
I'm once again asking you, my fellow brethren, did you fucking see it?
Life is very short. I'm 52 years old. I'm gonna be dead soon. So I want you to listen.
God, why would you say that?
Because in the whole scheme of things, look, what? If everything goes great, you live to be 85. It's a miracle. Okay, great. Life is short. Miracle? Listen to me.
The average age goes up every year.
That's great. Okay. So I'm 90. Whatever. My point is, life is very short. Look at me. Look at me. Life is very short. Dude, if there's a chick that you dig, fuck it. Go up to her. Oh, I don't know what to say. What if I get
You're
rejected?
saying like you see a girl on the street.
Who cares? Who cares?
No, but I think
you're gonna get rejected. Get rejected.
No! Please, just give us the board and we'll leave. Oh no! Sorry! Oh my god!
Boys are like sports. They're meant to be played.
And guess what? Girls are like rocks. The flat ones get skipped.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Ask you a question. If we're the last two people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
No. Only because I'm not that type of girl.
Who gon' stop me? If we the last two people on Earth, who gon' stop me?
What the fuck?
Why the fuck aren't you vegan yet?
'Cause I like to eat some cats and dogs, yeah.
Not gonna leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you saw. Rufus boy.
So to these women, it can be any kind of attention. It can be, oh, well, he doesn't want to talk to me anymore because you're annoying. Every single day, you annoy him. Well, he doesn't want to be around me anymore because all you do is watch fucking Grey's Anatomy and you watch these woman shows. Like, why would anyone want to be around that? And then when he is around, you say, well, why are you always using your phone? Get off your phone. You don't want to be with me? Like, nobody wants to be around that. It doesn't matter what kind of guy that is. Nobody wants to be around that.
And then I watch your face, put my finger on your tongue, cause it levitates, yeah. These hearts adore everyone the other beats heart is for. Inside this S.
I just want to be able to provide for them and take care of them. But right now, I don't have a job, so can I physically do that? No. But I can, because I have. I just got to get it out the mud. I got to get it. Where my jacket go? Well, I got the shirt on. But I'm a trench baby. I get out the mud. I get it through the trenches. Like.
Could you imagine liking this chick, 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 and they never give you a chance? And then 8 years later, they all over you? Oh my God, when did you become so hot? I wasn't hot 8 years ago. So you was just lying. You was just selling me a dream. Now I can't sell you a dream. Damn. You was lying to me. Now I can't lie to you. Damn. You told me maybe one day, but that day never came. I can't tell you that, because I'm the bad guy. Damn. You didn't want me when I was down. Now I'm supposed to want you while I'm up? Damn.
Yes, babe?
I think I'm ready. You know, to have sex.
I figured you'd say that, so I came prepared.
You brought a condom?
No, silly.
Nick, kind of kinky.
I rigged this room with explosives. Premarital sex is a sin. Have fun rotting in hell, Beth.
Nick? Nick! No! Wait! Nick, please! No!
I don't know why they silent. Your love is toxic. Your love is toxic. Your love is toxic.
Ass fucking Joe Dirt, ugly ass, having ass.
Well, at least I don't have a face that needs some help.
At least you have a what?
Oh, at least I don't have a face that needs some help. Oh.
What you mean?
Talk to me about what? Like, I don't know what it is that you want to talk about. Please, go to the house.
You broke up with me.
Because you made an OnlyFans account and I told you not to.
Okay, are you gonna pay my bills? What are you talking about? Oh, really? You gonna
Go home.
Men are so quick to be like, I don't know why women don't want me. I have so much to offer. Show me your bed frame.
Okay, so here's my bed frame that I built. I have my Wi-Fi lights in the end tables, and then my bed itself has lights on it as well. There is a subwoofer as well as surround sound speakers. I have a Wi-Fi outlet so I can control the power to both of those individually. I have this switch that turns on the reading light. I have a wireless charger embedded in it. I made some drawer slides, and the best part of it is whenever you say, Alexa, good night, all the lights in the house turn off, and the bed turns to red, and then when I say, Alexa, it's bedtime, it all turns off and the fan turns on.
Gender doesn't really exist. It's not really polarity. I mean, everything's all about expanding women's rights, but also terminating men, okay, and defining men out of existence. Masculinity is by definition toxic. Okay, masculinity doesn't exist. You see, this is the proof of it. Now, I began all of my studies. My book Sexual Personae began as a dissertation at Yale graduate school on androgyny. I've always been fascinated, attracted, to the subject of androgyny, and that's what sexual personae is. I explored it in history, but the more I explored it, I realized that historically the movement toward androgyny occurs in late phases of culture, okay, as a civilization is starting to unravel, okay, and that you can find it again and again and again through history in the Greek art, okay, you can see it happening. All of a sudden, okay, there's a kind of the sculptures of handsome nude young men athletes that used to be very robust, okay, in the archaic period suddenly began to seem like wet noodles, okay, toward the end, okay, and that the people who live in such periods, a late phase of culture, whether it's the Hellenistic era, whether it's the Roman Empire, whether it's the Mauve decade of Oscar Wilde in the 1890s, whether it's Weimar Germany, people who live in such times, okay, feel that they're very sophisticated, they're very cosmopolitan, okay, and homosexuality, heterosexuality, so what, anything goes, and so on. All right, but from the perspective of historical distance, okay, you can see that it's a culture that no longer believes in itself, okay, and then what you invariably get are people who are convinced of the power of heroic masculinity, okay, on the edges, whether they're the Vandals and the Huns, okay, or whether they're the barbarians of ISIS, okay, you see them, starting to mass on the outsides of the culture, and that's what we have right now. That there is a tremendous and rather terrifying disconnect between the infatuation with the transgender movement in our own culture and what's going on out there, okay, all right? And so I mean, that's why I'm concerned. I feel it's ominous, okay? I question whether the transgender choice is indeed genuine in every single case. But what concerns me is when well-meaning adults, believe that they're helping people by making it easier some permanent change in the body from which there is no going back.
You cannot force me to create you. Women do that shit where you don't really have an idea about your own existence, but you'll force me, like if we go on a blind date, you'll force me to figure out what makes you special other than the fact that I want to fuck. Like, I'll be like, so, what drink do you like to drink? I don't know. What do you like to do? I don't know. What books you like to read? I don't know. What shows do you like to watch? I don't know. You like what? You like to watch fucking, what do you like to watch? Lost? I like Lost. Okay, keep creating me. Go. You hold us hostage with vaginas, man.
Or, hear me out, you're just making excuses for being a shitty person.
Tell me about the worst date you've ever been on.
So I went on this date 2 years ago in Boston with this girl. Hitting it off, having a great time. So I'm paying for the check, and we're going to the movies after. So all of a sudden, this guy sits down at the table with us, and she's pale as a ghost. So I went to the guy, I'm like, hey man, can I help you? She's like, oh, that's my wife. I said, well, what? Wife? And he goes, yeah. I look at her and I go, is that your husband? So she's like, I don't know, like, just trying to make some excuse. Best part of all, sees something running the corner of my eye. It's her daughter. She jumped on her lap. Mommy. And I was like, I looked at her, I'm like, how long you guys been married for? 7 years. 7 years. So she lied that she was married. Married for 7 years and had a kid. So I'm just sitting there at the restaurant like, wow, this is like a Dr. Phil episode. Like for Pat too.
Let's go back to that.
I need respect,
Okay.
compatibility, a good personality that I vibe with.
I feel like if any of those things came with a dude that was broke, she genuinely wouldn't be talking like that.
Honesty, communication, like there's a whole list of things that I need. Like I don't want them, I need them.
Honesty and communication. Honesty, you mean like when you go through his phone when he's asleep? And communication, when you don't tell him about that ex of yours that you used to bang behind his back at the beginning when you first met him, and you weren't sure if you wanted to be with him, so you still banged your ex to see if you still cared about him?
Because I'm not going to settle.
Mm.
So
Exactly.
it's just like, I'm not going to settle for some
Period.
shit. Like,
No, exactly.
I'm not going to sit around and be treated like not what I am, a queen. So
Well, queen means a lot of things, but I personally like this definition the best. Behave in an unpleasantly superior way towards
shit and garbage ass females that I have to wade through to get to my damn wife, cause I'm sick.
Hey man, let me ask you a question, man. Why are you trying to get married? Haven't you been watching shit? You got like a bazillion men out here telling you that that's a bad idea. And you still gonna do it? Like, you don't believe like 95% of the men out here that's telling you it's a bad idea? You're like, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna have to see this one for myself. I'm gonna have to go and see it through. I might meet that one. Man, you really want to do that to yourself, man? Do you really want to put yourself through that bullshit? Bro, get educated. You look smart. Dig deeper.
Y'all, I gotta put you onto this app. It's like Roblox meets Discord, but it hits different. And you can play with friends on any platform, your phone, PS5, Oculus, Steam, etc. Swipe up.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Tell me about the worst date you've ever been on.
So I went on this date 2 years ago in Boston with this girl, hitting it off, having a great time. So I'm paying for the check, and we're going to the movies after. So all of a sudden, this guy sits down at the table with us, and she's pale as a ghost. So I went to the guy, I'm like, hey man, can I help you? She's like, oh, that's my wife. I said, well, what? Wife? And he goes, yeah. I look at her and I go, is that your husband? So she's like, I don't know, like, just trying to make some excuse. Best part of all, sees something running the corner of my eye. It's her daughter. She jumped on her lap. Mommy. And I was like, I looked at her, I'm like, how long you guys been married for? 7 years. 7 years. So she lied that she was married. Married for 7 years and had a kid. So I'm just sitting there at the restaurant like, wow, this is like a Dr. Phil episode. Like for Pat 2.
Ass fucking Joe Dirt, ugly ass having ass.
Well, at least I don't have a face that needs some help.
At least you have a what?
Oh, at least I don't have a face that needs some help. Oh.
But I identify as skinny. Bitch, I'm trans-slender. I may be Asian, but I identify as a car part. I'm transgender.
Now I may look white, but I identify as a chicken strip. Whoop! Oh, bitch, I'm a trans Tinder.
Now I might be a dude, but I identify as a kitchen appliance.
Bitch, I'm trans blender.
Yes, babe?
I think I'm ready. You know, to have sex.
I figured you'd say that, so I came prepared.
You brought a condom?
No, silly.
Nick. Kinda kinky.
I rigged this room with explosives. Premarital sex is a sin. Have fun running in hell, Beth.
Nick! Nick! No! Wait! Nick, please! No!
I wanna be alone, alone with you. Does that make sense?
My girlfriend said I got her pregnant.
Dog, that baby black as shit.
Do I want to act like we're in a relationship? Yes, I do. Do I actually want to date you? Absolutely not. Are you allowed to talk to other people? I'd prefer if you didn't. Can I? Yes, I can.
Friendly reminder that just because you can speak doesn't mean that you should.
I remember when I lost my mind.
I like him too. He my man, he my boo, he my type, he's so cute. I want him and I want him too. I like.
Till woman find out that a man's body knows when their female been sleeping around.
I thought I was tweaking.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm glad we didn't even get engaged.
Why do I write songs?